Hey! You there! Do you want to pass your CAE English exam with flying colors? In that case, I would like to introduce you to Linking Devices!
Oh yeah.
I bet you're itching to know what these magical devices are. Well, it's nothing complicated. In essence, linking devices are words that join ideas together, making the writing and speech more coherent by avoiding unnecessary repetition, and providing a means to concisely present relations. There are many such words, including and but, and Anyway, consult the screen. Now that we know what linking devices are, where can we use them? One example in which using linking devices is vital to be at a high level in English is an essay. Linking devices in essays can be used to connect your thoughts and paragraphs, making your writing more coherent. Another instance in which one might use linking devices is conversation. They can be used to clarify your opinions or link your thoughts together with something said previously. To get a better understanding, let's take a look at a few scenarios where linking devices make a difference. Firstly, let's examine the use of linking devices in an essay.
I finally finished my essay, but it's so good. It's almost perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially the last few paragraphs, I really like it. But the first two lack linking devices. Let's look a bit closer.
Here, I've highlighted parts of the essay which could be enhanced using linking devices. You can see many basic constructions we could restructure to create a more cohesive essay. For example, the phrase "experts say that" can be improved by using the linking device "according to", which makes the language more formal. Instead of "and", we could use "however" to better convey the underlying idea. A long phrase such as "the reason for this is that they seem" can simply be replaced with the short linking device "due to make it more concise and connected to the previous sentence. In the next sentence, after this comma, we could add "thus" to better convey the meaning. While we see that Remo used a linking device here, "because" wouldn't carry the same meaning as "owing to", for example, which would be more appropriate. It's used again here, where a better choice would be the linking device "thanks to". The last section would be better connected with "yet" instead of "but". Now that we understand the principles of using linking devices in an essay, how about in speech? To get a feel of it, let's look at a few dialogues.
Hi, I'm Mike Hunt, and
Hi.
you are?
I'm Ben Dover. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. So, Ben, you're applying for the binman position. Why is that, if you don't mind me asking?
Indeed I am. I'd like this position because not only would it let me see different parts of town, but it would also give me a sense of community. Furthermore, I have previously taken out my own trash, so I believe I am quite accustomed to the task.
Exceptional. You're clearly a qualified candidate. However, I'd like to know, how would you handle a stressful situation? For example, let's say you're walking down the street and someone steals your wallet. What would you do?
Well, while many others might choose to chase the thief, I, on the other hand, wouldn't. This is because I don't actually carry my wallet with me. And so, logically, I wouldn't find myself in such a situation.
Remarkable. Very clever. I'm curious. Earlier, you mentioned that you've taken out your trash before. How was that experience, if you don't mind sharing?
Absolutely amazing, albeit I must admit I was quite let down by the amount of rubbish. It wasn't nearly as much as I had hoped for.
Very well. Considering your insightful responses and the overall impression you've given, I believe we have a very strong contender for the position. We'll certainly be in touch.
Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing from you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Admittedly, while like is a useful linking device, it nevertheless lacks the sophistication and precision of alternatives such as thus or therefore. Consequently, one ought to consider more advanced options for polished communication.
I beg to differ. The simplicity of like, which you claim is a flaw, is in fact its strength. Not only does it ensure accessibility, but it also promotes clarity for all audiences. So why should complexity of all things be the ultimate standard for a linking device?
Even if simplicity is a strength, like fails to showcase linguistic skill. Instead, superior and more concise options should be considered. And to answer your question, it's precisely because we should hold ourselves to higher standards in language. Unless you propose a better benchmark, my argument clearly stands.
Not so fast. On the contrary, you sidestepped my point with a red herring, which disqualifies your argument. As a result, this leaves me the victor.
That's quite a claim, but it doesn't hold up. First and foremost, I did no such thing. Moreover, just as you accuse me, I accuse you. You provided no concrete examples to your case, and consequently, your argument is invalidated.
Okay, fine. To clarify now, consider this example. Like pushes thoughts seamlessly, ensuring clarity without alienating the audience. On the other hand, more complex alternatives, the precise, often sacrifice accessibility and understandability. Therefore, like excels in universality.
A fair point, but accessibility comes at the expense of precision and nuance. Qualities that are essential for sophisticated expression. Should language not, therefore, aspire to elevate thought rather than simply convey it?
True, but accessibility and sophistication are not mutually exclusive. After all, like is a tool, and its strength lies in versatility.
Agreed. But even a tool must serve its purpose wisely. To that end, like has its place. Let us conclude then that the art of language lies in choosing the right word for the right occasion.
Oh, hello, dear Miss Hallmägi. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Morning, Remo. Why haven't you still registered for the CAE exam?
I haven't registered for the CAE exam. Are you sure?
Heavens, Remo. The exam is tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I don't remember any of my linking devices.
Then just make up a song to help you memorize them all.
A song? Okay, I can give it a shot. So such as due to, in short, briefly. However, in fact, in case, unless, consequently, in addition, obviously, also, absolutely, definitely, similarly, unlike, even so, clearly, secondarily. For instance, just like, on the other hand, in addition to this, never previously, likewise, for example, subsequently, differing from indeed. Contrast undoubtedly, moreover on the whole. Conversely, to summarize, for this reason to conclude, alternatively, while above all, to clarify before, particularly, just as furthermore, in particular, nonetheless, a following. Additionally, first and foremost, vitally, as a consequence, as a rule, a proof of this, altogether in conclusion, furthermore, in particular, nonetheless, a following. Additionally, first and foremost, vitally, as a consequence, as a rule, a proof of this, altogether in conclusion. In this case, even though as a result, it should be noted though without a doubt. With this in mind, whereas for the most part, in this case equally up to a point, on the whole overall in the same way, besides generally, especially despite last but not least, by the same token heads nevertheless.
this time.
In contrast,
Furthermore,
without a doubt,
in the same way,
by the same token,
despite,
in contrast,
Undoubtedly,
to sum up,
without a doubt,
equally,
as a result,
therefore!
Damn, I might actually survive.